everybody, Alex here, Nickens Lawn and Landscape. I wanted to pop in today real quick and talk snow. We just got our salt delivery. As you see, we got some plows out. I'm actually selling this one. It's an 8-foot Meyer. If anybody's interested, let me know in the comments. I'll let you know what I'm wanting. Got the spreader on here. So we're definitely thinking snow. Just got 18 pallets, and I picked up 3 last night. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that. If you're not following us on Instagram and Facebook, be sure to check us out over there, Nickens Lawn and Landscape. But with this quick weather change, we literally cut our last lawns this week. We did our first leaf pickup, and then we had our first snow flurries. So it's been a crazy week, but it's definitely got us thinking. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys this salt and where I get it from. I get it in East St. Louis at Salt Industries. This is what you got. This is called the premium. This has basically that's where I get it right there. Look up Salt Industries on Google. They have a ton of locations, guys. Hit them up. Let them know Alex with Nickens Lawn and Landscape sent you over there. They can definitely take care of you. But this one is the premium, so this has the bigger chunks, and it's got no dust really. That green stuff has some dust in it, so the price is definitely different between this pallet and the green pallet, or the green bags and the red bags. But what we're planning on doing is kind of mixing it half and half. And the main reason is, it's not like that's a lower quality salt or anything. This is just filtered. And through the filtering process, they lose the dust, and that's obviously weight. So as they lose weight, the price has to go up, because they're still burning, you know, they're able to fill up more bags of that with the same amount of weight than they are of this. So it's the exact same salt, that just has dust in it. This does not have dust in it. So you're paying for the filtering process, and you're paying for the lost weight or the waste of that dust, because whenever they filter it and they have all that dust, there's nothing that the manufacturer can really do with it. So right now we're paying $2.50 a pallet for this, and I think that is $2.90, and there's 49 bags on a pallet. So you do the math, but it's somewhere between $4 and $5. That's what we're working with. And then we have some calcium. That's what we use for all the parking lots and driveways. And then we have calcium that we use for the sidewalks, or if we get any new parking lots that's fresh concrete, we'll use that calcium as well. So that's pretty much where we're at on that. We're pretty much all ready to go. We got to get the plows on, get the fluid changed on that, make sure we don't have any leaks. We haven't plowed snow in 3 years, guys. That's how long it's been since we've had legitimate plowable snow here in St. Louis. We've had a couple small ones. Last year we didn't plow any lots. 2 years ago, I think we plowed 1 gas station, and yeah, so it's been going on 3 years. Hopefully we hit something this year, but I love plowing snow. Something that I wish we had 12 to 15 events a year personally. I wish it was kind of a guaranteed income for us, and it was something that we were guaranteed to do, and it was worth spending the money on the big equipment. Now it's worth maybe spending money on a salt spreader around here, but on a snow plow, you're kind of gambling. I've got my snow plows paid for, so they're just going to sit there year after year after year after year, and just wait for us to be ready to use them. But I keep them inside, so they will last a long time. You guys saw those sitting out here all over the place earlier. We use Meyer plows. Like I said, that's an 8-footer. We use 7.5 foot with the Pro wings. If you don't use wings on your plow, you definitely should. Wings are the way to go. Helps out a lot. I remember the first time I used them, I was mad at myself because I had plowed 2 years and never used wings, and then whenever I put them on, it was like a game changer, night and day difference. So if you're not using wings, I would strongly suggest using wings. But just in general, we don't really do that much snow plowing. We do quite a bit of salting. We have quite a bit of zero tolerance accounts, and those of you guys that are in the Midwest, you know how it goes. We get more ice than we do snow, and ice is really dangerous, especially for commercial clients. They don't want to get sued from somebody falling and breaking their arm in the parking lot. So that's where we come in. We have some gas stations, and we just kind of stay rolling on those. If there's an event going, we pretty much start at number 1, get to the last one, and then if it's a legitimate event or a real event, then we're coming back to number 1 and starting to salt that again, and just kind of keep that process going. So on real events, on snow events, we'll probably need 2 trucks, or kind of 1.5 trucks for the gas stations. And on salting events, we just need 1 truck running on those gas stations, and then we have other properties that we have the other truck out doing. I'll probably do the gas stations, I would guess. That's kind of where I'm thinking right now, and then Nick will do the other lots. Our big mowing properties, you guys have seen that we salt that. We do a Tractor Supply. We do a few different local businesses. Don't do anything too crazy, but it's enough to keep us busy. It's enough to keep 1 truck out working, especially if we get snow. If we get snow, we're working 24 hours usually. But if just salting events, usually probably 1 truck will run for, I don't know, 3 hours or so, and then the other one will run for probably about 3, maybe 4, something like that. So salting, it's not too crazy if we get 2 trucks out there. Snow, that's a whole nother story. And on snow, usually we'll try to find somebody that can help as a sidewalk guy, but pretty much that's where we stand on the snow. And like I said, we do run through a lot of salt, so we have 21, actually about 22, because I had 1 pallet left over from last year. So we got about 22 pallets on hand, and if everything goes as planned, I hope to burn through every single one of those. So if you guys got any questions on snow plow, snow removing, salting, anything of that nature, leave it in the comments, send me a message, let me know. I'll do my best to answer your question. Like I said, we don't do a whole lot of snow plowing. I have been doing it for 6 years, so I've plowed quite a bit. We've had good years. But the past few years have been total duds. So if you're in the St. Louis area or around here in the Midwest and you've been like me and haven't got any snow, I feel your pain. Just be patient, it'll come. But if you haven't bought a snow plow and you're looking into getting into it, I would suggest buying something used, something solid, something that you can see work before you purchase it, and try to find an owner that'll give you the rundown on it. But I wouldn't suggest going and spending a bunch of money. Alright guys, that's all I got for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We post a lot of landscaping, lawn care, snow plowing, leaf removal, pretty much anything in the green industry we're trying to dip our hands into. So if you're not subscribed, please consider. That's all for this one. I'll see you in the next one.